Hello students, welcome to the class. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss drug intermediates and drugs and environmental aspects, followed by nanoparticles in medicinal chemistry. So let's get started. So first is drug intermediates. We know that the primary organic compounds are first converted into drug intermediates. These intermediates are then used to prepare the drugs. Let us now discuss the synthesis of some selected intermediates. First is preparation of 2,4,5-triamino 6-hydroxypyrimidine from guanidine. Guanidine, it's a nitrogenous analog of carbonic acid. So when guanidine is condensed with cyanoacetic ester, which is an organic compound which contains carboxylate ester and a nitrile, it is a colorless liquid with a pleasant odor. In presence of a base, the product is cyclized and nitrosated. The nitroso compound on reduction gives 2,4,5-triamino 6-hydroxypyrimidine. Uses: it is used in the synthesis of folic acid. Second is para 2-5-chloro-2-methoxy-benzaamido ethyl benzene sulfonamide from methyl 5-chloro-2-methoxy-benzoate. When 5-chloro-2-methoxy-benzoic ester is condensed with 2-phenylethanamine, the product is chlorosulfonated and treated with liquor ammonia to get the desired product. Uses: it is used in the synthesis of anti-diabetic like glibenclamide. Third is preparation of 4-parachlorophenyl 4-hydroxypyridine from 4-chloroacetophenone. When 4-chloroacetophenone is treated with methyl magnesium bromide, the product is dehydrated. The resulting product is treated with ammonium chloride, an excess of formalin, in methanolic HCl to the product obtained by two Mannich reactions. HBr is added and then hydrolyzed to get the desired product. Uses: it is used in the synthesis of haloperidol. Fourth is para-acetyl aminobenzene sulfonyl chloride from aniline. So when aniline is acylated to get acetanilide, this is chlorosulfonated to get para-acetyl aminosulfonyl chloride. Its uses: it is used in the synthesis of sulfa drugs, for example, sulfamethoxazole. Fifth is preparation of epichlorohydrin from propene. So when propene is heated with chlorine at high temperature, it gives allyl chloride. The product adds hypochlorous acid to give two isomeric chlorohydrins. When they are heated with a base such as calcium hydroxide, they give epichlorohydrin. Its uses: it is used in the synthesis of beta blockers belonging to aryloxypropanol amine. Example, atenolol and propanolol. Next chapter is drugs and environmental aspects. We know that one person's elixir is another person's poison. One person gets cured by a certain drug, while the same drug can cause life-threatening allergic reactions in another person. The acute, chronic toxicity and other effects of such drugs or medicines should be studied before discarding, as these molecules can end up in water bodies and then through plants and animals in the human beings. Also, it is equally important to study the biochemical paths of the drug molecules which may otherwise cause enormous damage to the environment without much realization. Pharmaceutical substances, though, have beneficial properties, which even can cause severe environmental pollution. However, one method to determine the extent of pollution that is caused by an industry is to find the oxygen content in chemical oxygen demand, that is COD, and biological oxygen demand, that is BOD, where the nutrient status are measured in terms of amount of nitrogen and phosphorus in wastewater. In addition to this, other water quality parameters like pH, temperature, and total suspended solids, that is TSS, are equally significant. The pharmaceutical effluents are also categorized by their unusual turbidity, conductivity, COD, TSS, and total hardness. Exposure to low concentration of complex pharmaceuticals for long term may result in acute and chronic damages, behavioral changes, reproductive damage, and inhibition of cell proliferation due to accumulation in tissues. According to United States Federal Environmental Protection Agency FEPA regulations, drugs deemed to be hazardous are categorized as P-list, U-list, or chemical, that is D-list. P-listed items are reflected acutely toxic. U-listed items are considered toxic, while items on the chemical characteristic list are pharmaceuticals that cause waste with any of the characteristics like ignitability, corrosivity, reactivity, and toxicity. The industries in India are governed by number of rules and acts. They are as follows. First is Environment Protection Act 1986. Second is Public Liability and Insurance Act 1991. Third is Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. Fourth is Disaster Management Act, that is 2005. Fifth is Water Act, that is 1974. And sixth is Water Act, that is 1984, etc. Next is the Nuremberg Code, which is also called as Doctor's Trial. It was introduced in August 1947. It is said to have been authored by Harold Sebring along with Leo Alexander and Andrew Ivy. The three judges who presided over the doctor's trial, mainly based on the Hippocratic Oath and 1931 guidelines. The code have been incorporated in Article 7 of the United Nations International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It also served as the basis for international ethical guidelines for biomedical research involving human subjects proposed by World Health Organization. Next is Helsinki Declaration. The Declaration of Helsinki is a set of ethical principles dealing with experimentation of new drugs synthesized on human beings. It was developed by World Medical Association for the Medical Fraternity and was adopted in its General Assembly at Helsinki, Finland in June 1964. And the last amendment was in Fortaleza, Brazil in 2013. Next is nanoparticles in medicinal chemistry. So students, we know that the properties of materials are found to be dependent on particle size. The particles having size in the range of 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer are called nanoparticles. So we can define nanoparticles as particles whose any one dimension is less than 100 nanometer. Next is gold nanoparticles. Metal nanoparticles have unique size and shape dependent optical properties. The preparation of gold nanoparticles involve the chemical reduction of gold salts in aqueous, organic or mixed solvent systems. However, the gold surface is extremely reactive and under these conditions, aggregation occurs. In order to prevent this, gold nanoparticles are normally reduced in presence of a stabilizer that binds to the surface and prevents aggregation via favorable cross-linking and charge properties. Several stabilizers are also available to make gold nanoparticles surface passive, such as citrate, thiol-containing organic compounds, and encapsulation within microemulsions and polymeric coatings. In particular, gold nanoparticles may be encrusted with biomolecules with exciting prospects in biological sensing and imaging. Gold nanoparticles, due to their size, stability, and biocompatibility, find number of applications in biomedical field. The most important development is application of surface modified gold nanoparticles as vehicles of drug delivery. So we can say that gold nanoparticles find application as anti-cancerous activity, anti-Alzheimer activity and anti-Parkinson activity. Similarly, silver nanoparticles found application in antibacterial activity. So students, in today's lecture, we have discussed the synthesis and uses of drug intermediates. First was 2,4,5-triamino 6-hydroxypyrimidine from guanidine. Second was para 2-5-chloro-2-methoxybenzoamido ethyl benzene sulfonamide from methyl 5-chloro-2-methoxybenzoate. Third was 4-parachlorophenyl 4-hydroxypyperidine from 4-chloroacetophenone. Fourth was para-acetyl aminobenzene sulfonyl chloride from aniline. Fifth was epichlorohydrin from propene. Next, we have also discussed drugs and environmental aspects. In that, we have discussed impact of pharma industry on environment, followed by number of rules and different acts, followed by the Nuremberg Code, which is also called as Doctor's Trial, and the Helsinki Declaration, followed by nanoparticles in medicinal chemistry. In that, we have defined nanoparticles and we have seen applications of gold nanoparticles.